All right, let's talk about my tips on picking a network marketing business, because network marketing is on the rise today, and it's created a new generation of entrepreneurs, and it has proven a highly successful way to develop an income. So whether you're a stay-at-home mom or you're a dad that's looking for, a side hustle income type thing, it's totally doable. And I actually help people build and grow their multi-level network marketing businesses. So which one is right for you? How do you know which one you're supposed to pick? And I'm going to give you my tips on that. So first and foremost, is it something that interests you? Is this company something that you have an interest in? Or is it just because it's the new fad out there that everybody's doing? To me, you have to have some sort of interest in it in order to make something out of it. And my number two tip, because I've been there, done that, is no parties. I mean, if that's your jam, that's cool. But like loading the stuff up and taking it out and putting it up for display and then putting it back away and bringing it home and driving here and there, that wasn't my idea of fun. I mean, it was fun while it lasted, but now that I look back at it, I'm like, no. I don't even like the online parties, okay? That's just me. If it's something that you're interested in, hey, cool. That may be something you want to look into. Do you need to have inventory? I don't want to fill a closet. I don't want to fill a room. I don't want to fill my garage with inventory that I have to get rid of every month, that I have a quota to meet. I don't want that. I want the inventory to be shipped directly to the person's house and come right from there, from point A to point B, and I don't have to keep it in my house. That's what I like. Is it a valuable product or service? Do you believe in the company? Is it something that you can see yourself using outside of you even being in the network marketing business that you're thinking of? Like, would you use it if it was just a product out there? That's something you need to look into, because you don't want to be like fake and be representing a product you know nothing about, you don't believe in, you don't think is a valuable thing. Another thing is, how stable is the company? How long has it been around? How many people are involved in it? Do you see people jumping in and out of it? Do you see people working with this network marketing company for like a month and then they're on to the next one? And then sometimes that's just the person. We'll discuss that even more. But like, how stable is the company? Another thing you kind of want to know is like, hey, wait, well, how do I make money? What's the compensation plan? Some of these companies have great compensation plans, like, oh, they're giving me 70%. Well, then how's that company paying for all the other things that it needs? I feel like a good rule of thumb is 25, 35%. And how can you make that? Do you make it just by sales? Do you make it by building your network marketing business? How does it work? Do I need to meet a certain quota every month? Do I have to sell like crazy before I can even be considered active and make a dime off of it? You want to know these things. You don't just want to dive in head first before you pick. You obviously need to be interested in it. That to me is first and foremost. And then the rest of it kind of falls into place. Is there room for growth? Is there room for growth for you in this company? Is it something that you can see yourself doing 5 years down the line, because you're just so in love with the company, you're in love with the products and services, that you can see yourself promoting and helping people with it? Like, like Avon's been around forever, and Mary Kay and Tupperware. Those are things that have enhanced people's lives, and they just have continued to do it. It's made some great entrepreneurs from it, and that's just the basics way back when. Now today there's so many different ones. So another thing that I find so hugely important, and I'm going to end with this one because it's going to go into my next video series coming up: training. Do they offer you training? To me, you can't just go out there and be like, yeah, hey, go do this. You have to kind of know like how to do it. You have to have a system in place. You kind of don't want to make mistakes. There are so many mistakes that network marketing people are making. I myself have made them, and I've learned from the training that I've done. I've learned from the people that are involved in my business. That's another thing. Like, do you like the people that you're going to be working with? If you don't, guess what? You can pick a different, you get to change that. You get to make it different if you want to. So to me, the hugest part is, yes, do you believe in this company? Do you believe in the product and service? Can you see yourself promoting it? And can you see it changing other people's lives? But is there training offered? How can I be successful in this? How can I grow my network marketing business? And that's kind of what I'm going to lead into with the next video. Is there's a lot of mistakes that are made, and you know, there needs to be a system set up. So I'm going to talk about my system this week, and I'm going to talk about the common mistakes that network marketers are making and how to avoid them and how to change the way you look at it. So stay tuned for my next episodes, because I'm coming out with 2 more on this. But just think about that. If you're like, hey, you know, this is something I want to get involved in, then know your ins and outs of it. Know that this is something that you could see yourself doing. Know that this is something that you trust and you're passionate about. I mean, if it's something that you are not passionate about, it's not going to go real far. Because I'm going to tell you, that's why I said no parties. That was not something I was passionate about. I wasn't passionate about, like I said, loading the car up, doing the party, you know, finding where my next party was going to be. And I want to get to know the people. I don't want to just be like, hey, I feel like I've seen you somewhere. Were you at one of those parties I had at one of those houses? Oh, okay. So you got to have a system set up. There's got to be something that, and that's what I help people do. I help them build the network marketing. I help plug them into a system. I help them see if there's actual training that you really want to train on. No matter what it is that your network marketing business is that you're picking, you have to be a little bit knowledgeable of the common mistakes that are being made. So keep an eye out for that, because next time I'm talking about the common mistakes that are made in network marketing businesses and how to avoid making them. So thanks guys for getting on, and I will catch you next time. Have a great one.